Hi, hello there, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in the Projet Louis on my main account on the EU server, playing on Yamato Harbor. Here, the video we're going to take you all the way up to 2 gun marks, which is as far as I've got it at the moment. Been really enjoying revisiting this tier 9 French medium tank. Done an early spot here, as I always like to do. On this map, not really sure. If you're looking at it, we've got fairly heavy. We've got 3 heavies either side. There's 2 meds, 2 TDs either side. So our opposite is an M46 Jaguar, and there's one of these KPZ 07Ps. Never played one of those, but they are an interesting tank to look at them. So we'll have to see where he goes. Projet Louis is a really nice tank. It's for a medium. It's not got great armor, but it's got a great gun on it. It's got 238 pen and a 330 alpha double shot loader, and it can really do quite a lot of damage. Really, its reload's pretty long at 14 seconds. That's the only thing I would critique it for, and its mobility is not great as well for a medium. I would say managed to bounce one there. There is the KPZ. He's a tier 8, so we are top tier on this one, which is nice. We'll have a look and put that into him there. One more. We should hopefully kill him. Big 437 roll. got some high rolls there. Had some 370s. Considering the Alpha 330, did pretty well. So we've cleared one out here. It doesn't look like they're contending the C-cap at all. Just the one med. So with a bit of luck, we can do some farming on the heavies on that far side. The KPZ is there. Actually, he's not the heaviest here. Who is that guy? It was the KPZ PR08 there, actually. Give you the wrong information. But K91 is there as well. Quite often on this map, since it got rotated out, a lot of teams just focus and face off heavy to heavy. K91 is having some luck there with the bouncing, but this distance, the velocity, shell velocity drops, so it's a case of just got to be patient. Nobody's coming to do anything about me here. I can see actually somebody on the left is on this corner looking on the map. Managed to finish the K91 though. M46 is behind our guys there on B. But I'm in such a good spot here, nobody is taking any notice of me. We can hopefully sneak one in to that guy's wheel arch there. Got a really accurate gun really, considering it's French. It does a lot better than you think it would do. It is, say, the one thing about it is mobility. While we're here, let's look at the stats. We've got it's 1,000 shell velocity. So we've got 330 alpha gun, 238 pen on the gun. Its degrees of elevation aren't great, and it's 8 degrees, so it's not too bad. But it's got 752 here. It's going to be tricky. They've got the 2-shot load as well. Just use my speed and go around him. Going forward, it's not so bad. I'm on fumes. I need some help from the team here. 752's chasing me. But yeah, the turret, the armor's really pretty poor for a medium. If you think the Chimera's got a 200 turret, this one's got, it's a 110 turret. So you can't really, do much. Can we sneak it in by the side here? He's too confident in his armor, but we're not going to last here. We've been taken out, haven't we? We've got the 3 kills there. It's interesting what happens with the rest of the game now. So we've got the T43, we've got the 752 Stargazer here, and he should hopefully take out that KPZ there. Come on. 3 versus 2. We've got our Judd Tiger. It's an interesting skin on the tank, isn't it? I've not seen that one before. He's really hasn't got a clue, this guy. He's the 343 is going to go in and fight the 752 here, which is, again, it's interesting. But we've capped up C, so the reason we ended up getting a mastery here is because we end up winning by by getting the points, and we're the only guy to have capped, so we'll get all of the XP from capping. We're going to 920, 3 versus 2. Should be a cut and dried game here. The Object 752 is by himself, but we'll see how far he goes. So he's killed off one there, so he's got back 30 points there. The 343 has somehow managed not to aim, but he had all that HP. He's not gone in to attack him, which is just absolutely balmy. state of the player base, really, who are playing tier 9 and 10. And that's what, I mean, that's really one of my pet peeves about the okay, he's just taking another shot there. He's got a second shot there. He's not going to get it, so he's cleared him out there. It's 970. Look, so we've got our 752 now. 975. They're both on fumes. Aim, aim, aim. HE do something. There we go. We got him. 1,000. Only just there, but we got the majority of the points there. The gun marks debacle, actually. I find playing as a tier 9, it's very difficult there. So we're up to 74% already on this one by the time we've got this mastery. So we've got mastery 3831 there. Let's just go back a little bit. 160, 145 end there. And where do we get there? We were top of the tree, 3 kills, 1443 base XP. We just snuck in with the mastery there by skin of teeth. I've got some other first classes with 1440. So just a mastery on this one. But we'll carry on to the next game now. Next game up here, we are on Canyon. Again, we are bottom tier this game, actually. So we are 3 heavies either side. There's we've got 2 meds, we've got 2 TDs. They've got a med and light. They've got the ATAC on their side and the M60 Rocketeer. So I'm going to push into this far corner. It's interesting on Canyon. I generally go towards C on this cap, but on the other spawn I always go. It seems I like going left because I always go to A cap on the other spawn. But you can get some great spots here. And if the team comes with you, and I've got the shooting gear on, you can get some good spots and get some extra HP. They haven't managed to meet us up there, but there's the ATAC. We'll just put somebody's contended B there, so we've taken one from the middle. But all of our guys have come up here. But quite often they'll do whatever they've done. They'll stay there, and then they don't come up to contend this C corner. If you're playing heavy and a med goes into the corner, please go and help him in the corner. That's all I can say, because I've lost quite a few games where the heavies just stop there. Their heavies push on this far side, and there's nothing you can do. You just get absolutely killed in a med, especially when you've only got 110 armor on your turret and 80 otherwise. But hopefully we can get some shells there. We'll switch back to normal AK. K91 is there. Got a nice cheeky shot on top of that WZ. But say it's a really nice tank, and one of the things with gun marks is it seems to be mainly based around that shot of the K91 there. Based around the amount of damage that you do. And when you're playing in a tier 9 on tier 10 battles, sometimes through no fault of your own, it's almost impossible to do 2k damage. I reckon you need to get at least 2k damage to get positive gun marks in this tank. I would have thought, as well as capping and spotting and doing all the rest of it. It's supposed to be for active actions, but there's some battles where if you are playing for the team and you're spotting for the team and you're keeping them spotted, bearing in mind you've got barely no armour, you just don't get enough credits for it, really. Let's just put some shells into this VZ as we sit here. Again, a lot of people have forgotten how to play this game, this map, it seems, in the current player base. Rotating the maps is such a bad idea because it just means that a lot of people are clueless every couple of months when they get rotated back in. 4 versus 4, it's not all done. The VZ is there, lots of HP to go out here. Probably we're in the range of a 2 clip for him, but let's just go in and sneak some shots here. He won't be able to get us from here. Hopefully we can track him and keep him there. Possibly get another one. Here we go, track a bit far as well. 7-4, 770, 7-8, 7-7, 95 damage, that's nice. So that's racked up our damage quite nicely over the 3k mark now. It's 4 versus 3. 4 versus 2. Writing's on the wall here. Again, it's about getting in the right positions, positioning yourself, and not putting yourself into too much harm's way, really. Because there's the VZ. He's running away. He's decided to turn. I'm going to look at me now. It's a bit too late for that, mate. But we got nearly 4k damage there, so we're doing well in terms of the mastery ranks. But as I say, the marks, it's very hard sometimes We've pushed up to 82% now, 407. But you'll find when you're playing tier 9s against tier 10s, it's almost impossible some games to do 2k plus damage. 104, 84 there, and what do we get in terms of base XP? We are 1402, you see, look, with 40 off the mastery there. It's not very far at all, but another nice game on Canyon. We are top tier here, which is nice on Oasis Palms, so we've got 3 heavies, again 4 heavies. Again, another map that's been rotated out, so a lot of people are just pushing on into A and B, the mindless heavies of the game. But we'll go and do our spotting around the middle. It's very important to spot the troops going across there. Not being spotted yet, don't think. So it looks like they're TDs. There is only one TD on their side, who is the Ferdinand, who's a player XXX. Again, a lot of player XXXs in the game. I'm just trying to see if I can spot them, but it looks like the Progetto is there by himself. Let's go and cap up C and go. Actually, we'll go in and push on the Progetto. The Ferdinand is probably on that left-hand side, but we're going to risk it. Risk it for a biscuit, and hopefully 330 Alpha and around we should be able to take him out. There's one. Bounce one. There's 2. Probably going to get shot from the Ferdinand behind here, but we'll make sure we get out of the way. Doesn't look like we got away with it, actually. Oh no, there we go. It's coming. It's in the bush somewhere. It's just taking a while to aim. But it's 7 versus 6. We're taking one from the rear. But at least we know there's one guy on the right. I'm telling the team there. There's one on the right. So hopefully we can put some shots in. They've pushed right over. The standard B has gone that way. Fortunately, all our heavies have gone there, so they're holding them up nicely. So we can put some. He was lucky there, wasn't he? But I managed to get the killing shot. There is the Ferdinand, who's coming forward now. He's decided being in the corner by himself is not a good idea, as it's the only tank there. But can we keep capping and put some shots on him? We can. One. Oh, he's just missed the second shot. But have we got some other shells that we can fire this way? Other side of the hill, unfortunately. He's taking his top over. Oh, just went low on the Samoa. Again, our guy on the left-hand side there, our low, who's playing as a TD. You know, he doesn't really deserve to win, does he? Let's just have a look if we can put a shot on the AC Stereotope. Again, those are the new tanks that have just come in the game recently. Been working my way on my free-to-play on those, so I've got about 3 or 4 videos up to the tier 8. I'll give you some first impressions of them. Pretty good tanks, really, to be fair. A lot to like about them. Don't know why they started them at tier 4. It seemed a bit strange given the meta of the game. They don't seem to want to have people playing those lower tiers. If you play them, they're a nightmare. I tell you, you'll see the video actually. I got a mastery in a couple of games on tier 4 there, but the people playing tier 4, I can see why they don't play tier 4 because they're really bad quality of games. It plays just like tier 1 really. Have kind of spoilt all the lower tier games, unfortunately. But now it's 4 versus 2. They've got the cap, so again, capping on this map is unless you're going to hold that side nicely. The whole team goes into C, then it's very hard to win that way. Can we get a shot? Just missed the top of his cupola there. Come on, sneeze one in. Just sneezed one in on the top. Squeezed it just over the dunes there. Samoa's not a bad tank actually. He's got a good, fairly heavy hitting gun. He's got the 2 shell load as well, but he's focusing on that guy. One's gone. Can we put another one in? The thing that's great about this tank is says the gun. It really slaps. Can we grab him now? Give it a chance. MX beat me to it. Would have been a nice finish to the game that though. Having those 2 shells, you can do, you know, 660, 700 damage, 4,256 there. We've got our two marks on the gun, and we've got the first class top gun, the rest of it, etc, etc. 150, 130 take home. It's hard work playing. It takes a lot of concentration playing tier 9 and trying to get 2-3k damage. Not sure I'm up to the job really, but we're going alright at the moment. 1330 for this one. Next up, here we are on Dynasty's Pearl here. Again, we are bottom tier this time. It's 4 tier 10s this time. We are 3 heavies, our team, 4 heavies their team. Med and a light and a TD. They've got a T62A and a bat chat. So let's just poke in and see the F-4005. Always nice to see one of them. You can pen them from anywhere. He's made the right decision and run off. That's IS-7 is coming in though with all his nice armour. It is a platoon game, this one, so we'll have to be interested to see where they are. But I'm just going to reposition. We'll go back, reload. I'm not going to hit that second one, but our Jug Tiger's around the back there. So let's just see if we can push in on the right hand side and get this F-4005 out of the game if we can. We're pretty much being ignored at the moment. I don't know where that shot went, that's really annoying. But again, we'll put the track on in there. Surely we can get it in there. And then it just leaves us with the, we've got troops there. IS-7 is reversed in. We can hopefully get capping. Just missed the shot there as an 8. To reverse to stop getting capped there, but we can hopefully hold on to that. It's all active actions, but there is the obligatory 752, so I'm going to run forward. Got another shot from behind. Get the out of the way if it's gone. It's been taken down. They've pushed around the right hand side, so that's what happens on the American server. The Heavies drive to A and drive all the way around the map. This is what they've done. The EU variation. It's just a case of where can I do most damage. That's what you have to ask yourself in this game. Try not to die. Where can I be of most use? There's a 752. Let's see. They've got tricky armor, haven't they? Managed to squeeze on in at the bottom there. Blew that second shot though. That's not wanting to get shot by him. But we are 6 versus 4, so hopefully we've got enough troops to, if I can keep the 752 engaged here. 2 shots from him and I'm probably dead, to be honest. But let's just see where he goes. Can we get a shot onto this guy? No, we can't. Oh, we just managed to get away with that as well. He's coming in for me. He's done 1 shot. Let's push one in the front. Again, we can probably get a second one on him. We've managed to bounce one as well. That's a crucial bounce there. Could have taken us out there. It's still 4 versus 4. The troops are not doing very well on the right hand side. Again, there's lots of low HP tanks. Thankfully, the KPZ has come to my aid here. But although he's just pushed off, I mean, that's what the KPZ is taking a shot off him there. Oh no. Oh. Managed to bounce another one. Unbelievable. But KPZ driver, you've got all that HP. Just push in with the blooming armour. It's ridiculous. Why is he hiding? I know he's got long gun reload, but again, we need to switch to AP. Just managed to survive there. Too many players on this tier just hide. They do their shot, they've got a long reload, they hide. And they don't play as a team. And again, the gun marks are pushing you onto that sort of thinking. I'm going to keep alive, I'm going to do my damage, I'm going to get my gun marks. And it really is not good for gameplay. I don't know where we are there. We're up to 87 at the moment on the gun marks there. But for every game I go up 0.5%, I go down 0.5% the next game if you don't manage to get kind of the 2k damage. You know, we blocked quite a few shots there. We did that 2k damage. We're fairly active in the game. We did the spotting earlier on. Not a lot else you can do really. Final battle for this video here, and we are on Molendyk this time. It's interesting, we've got a 3-mark player on our team there in the Ob 752, so he's obviously a fairly decent player. Or he's a player that's going to farm, basically. He's going to farm his life out for nearly every game. It's you can do it, but it is really hard. I hate just playing to farm. I always try and win if I can, but we've got the spot here. There is TVP, traded a couple of shots with him, managed to ping that off his HUD. Unfortunately, he's managed to sneeze 2 into me, but Seymour pushed all the way around there. So again, better part of valor and all that, I'm going to run off because I'm not going to win against the TVP we fought on this clip. Just try and get the damage where we can get it here. Wait till they've shot there, peek out, take the shot. We can hopefully just keep racking up the damage while keeping ourselves out of harm's way. I'm going to try and snake back round here actually, and the TVP's gone up the middle, so we can hopefully Put a few shots on him. He's managed to spot me, unfortunately, which I didn't want. I wanted to try and get by him, but we can go in. I'm going to go around and see if we can cap the B cap. Again, it's supposed to be about active actions. He's getting you the gun marks, so you're always thinking, can I cap? Can I track? Where can I get some active actions which are going to help us win the game? I mean, it's good for training for the game, really. Again, where did that one go? The XMX 66. TVP, they're all pushing in there. I'm reloading. Hopefully, we can keep capping at B. Thinking, should I go forward now? It's 5 versus 7. We've got a lot of low HP tanks, so it's worthwhile capping there. Oh, look at that one. Bounced off the hood or something. I'm not sure what happened to that one. The Jag Tiger. TVP got in the way, and the shot was fluffed, wasn't it? There's the XM66. He's been crazy there. He's just come out. Done the old trick of seeing a low HP tank or a tank to attack, and went out without thinking about it. Clear out B4. Just leaves 3 versus 3. The VZ's there. Jod Tiger's there. What else have they got? They've got an MX-50 120B 120, so we should be alright actually. Cannot we? Yeah, he's been taken out there. Jod Tiger's there. Is he facing this way? I can take one from him. Hopefully we can. Well, he's taken away as well. All the better. Second shell. Can we finish the AMX? We can. There we go. Picked up the 4 kills, but a nice battle to finish the game on. And I say it's just about keeping yourself out of danger, trying to get those active actions, but it really does take a lot of concentration playing the game. And unfortunately, the teams can't always support you in what you're doing. Unfortunately, that's just crashed, so I'll leave the video there. It was a first class, and hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, we'll be back with some more videos on the new AC line shortly. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Mike, over and out. Bye for now.